It's sunny, finally. So it's finally sunny here, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've been sitting on for months. Well, one of them anyways. Yeah, you want to see this. I got a problem. Shh, don't tell nobody though. So, number one, let me see, DTF sheet number one. So that's DTF sheet number one. All right. What is in the sheet? What is in this package? Well, let me show you. This thing. Okay, so this thing's in the package, all right? And it is that paper stuff. If y'all don't know about it, believe me, I didn't know it existed until I saw somebody use it one time. So I'm gonna try to show it to you. All right, so right there. As you can see, it's not transparent. That stuff blowing all over the place. All right, I gotta take this off. Ooh. All right, as you can see, it's not transparent, right? You can literally see. Not transparent. Now, what's so messed up about this sheet is that they didn't put a good enough coating. It's supposed to have like a coating on here, but this one's from this country, Yamatation. I'm horrible at names, so y'all can learn, see the name right there. Say it yourself. All right. Problem with this sheet, because the coating on here is not, I don't want to say rough enough. It's more that the coating is too light. So what happened is, all the liquids from the ink, okay, tend to just soak right into the sheet. So the coating becomes utterly useless. When I mean utterly useless, I mean absolutely utterly useless. Okay, so you literally have to either turn your ink down to like almost nothing, which I guess it's not bad, but it's not good either. Because some prints, as you know, my prints, they're not thin. They're not paper thin. So they hold up well to washing and all the stress and pulling and tugging that you're gonna put it through. Okay, so you need to be a little on the medium side, not thick. You don't want it thick, you don't want it thin, you want it kind of somewhere in the middle. All right, and finding that, and this paper, don't hold up to that. Not even a little bit. And I think it has to do with the coating that's on here. The coating is not good enough. I think they really need to figure out what's going on with the coating on here. And if they fix the coating, I think it'll be a lot better. Because the printer actually accepted it, zero problems. Okay, it accepted it with no issue at all. None, not even a little bit. Okay, it just sucked it in and it was good to go. So if you're looking for sheet, I'd bypass this paper stuff. It's called, it's a transfer paper. Okay, so it's a, let me try to get this around so you can see. It's the this DTF transfer paper roll, and it's the Eco DTF, okay? So, I wouldn't recommend this. I can't recommend this. Really wish I could recommend it, but I can't. Because the printer will read this thing perfectly. Now, if you want to print very thin prints, I think you can get away with it. So your prints will be thin, won't be able to stand up much to anything. That's your choice. But I'm not going to use it because it's not any good. Again, they need to go back to the drawing board a little bit with this one. Needs some work. So, Mr. Mation, Yamation, whatever your name is, if y'all actually fix that problem, I'll be more than happy to test it and give you my opinion. Again, if you ever watch this thing. If not, oh well. But until then, this is going to be, I really need to get rid of these things. As you can see, no, as you will see what I mean, I need to get rid of them. Okay, hold on. So let me try to put this. I don't want to just drop it on the floor, because just in case I can use it for something, I want to be able to use it for something. I don't have to use it for printing, but I can use it for like nozzle checks. Well, no, I'd never use that for nozzle check because you can't see the whites. I can use it for test prints. If I need to test something out, I can actually just make another tab or something, and do all my test prints in that tab, where I can just turn the ink levels way down, so when it prints on that, it prints on fine. So I can actually test what I want to print out. So I might be able to use that for like test prints. That's actually a good idea. See, came up with a good idea. All right, here's another one. Told you I got a problem. I keep testing these things. And when I test them and I find out how bad they are, well, they end up in boxes like this. I just stopped using them and just left them in the box, half roll. Because this is not new. This looks new, but it's not new. See, I've used some of it. Now, this one, and I'll show you another one. And this one, okay, and this one, get out of the box, are roughly the same two sheets. Now let me explain. Let me give you some explanation. I know I should have taped this one too, like I did that one. Now these are transparent. This one's also transparent. Okay, so see, transparent. Now let me explain. This one right here, I got this one. As you can see, it's not even, the roll's not even right. I keep trying to adjust the roll, but not even the roll's right, see? You keep sticking up from the end here, right there. So this is an 11-inch, see? This is 11-inch sheet, this is a 13-inch sheet, all right? I got this when I bought, this is why I'm adamantly against buying DTF printers, because they're just not worth it, in my opinion. Especially at the price point they're selling these things at, they're not worth it. So this bad boy right here, okay, was a part of that printer purchase. So I bought this roll to go with that printer because it came at 11-inch sheet. I remember what it was. It's supposed to be 13 inches, and I got this one, I think, in the box when I bought it. I sent the printer back. Yes, I sent the printer back because the printer stopped working. First 2 days, it stopped working. I paid over $4,000 for that printer. In the first 2 days, it stopped working. So I couldn't put this back in the box because there was no box for this. This came like separately with the inks. So this and the inks came separately, and then the printer came separately. So I didn't send this one back because I didn't have to send this back, so I just kept just the print. I sent the printer back, but kept this. And ever since I haven't been able to use this thing, which is why I'm gonna get to the list here in a minute. Just bear with me, please. So now this one is from the printer I bought, and then this one, okay, is from Sindel. So this is Sindel's transparent DTF sheet. This is glossy. This is also glossy. And the reason why I'm showing all of this, there's a point. I promise you there's a point. And you're not gonna believe me, but if you ever get the chance to, you might wanna test it out. All right. These sheets work way better than the Eco one. The Eco one I just put down works. These work way better than the Eco ones. Okay, so when you buy your sheets, you got to buy the sheets that works best for you. And that Eco one for $85.50, it's not gonna work. You can probably use it on one of those DTF printers. It might work great. Oh, another thing the Eco that paper thing did, that Eco thing did, was it, hold on. It literally would bubble up. So when you get the ink on it, that's what I talk about the coating, it would just bubble up. And then your printer would just start smacking it because it was, I mean, you remember your printer is about yay far from the sheet, okay? So any little defect, actually even less than that, like way down here somewhere. All right, and then any little defect in your sheet, that is gonna hit your print head. Clockwork, okay? So you wanna be careful. This one is a little different. These glossy ones, they're a little different. They do something totally different. Now, if you drop in too much ink on these glossy ones, anybody who print on glossy sheet will tell you, as soon as you pick it up, the freaking ink just start pouring right off of it. All right. Reason for that: glossy sheets do not accept ink like the last set of sheets I'm gonna show you. Okay, glossy sheets do not accept a lot of ink. Problem with that is, go right back to that Eco thing I was telling you about. To get the ink, to print on those, you have to lower your ink thresholds, right? So which means you have to print a lot less, a lot thinner images on it. With these, same thing. Your images are going to be a lot thinner. Okay, so you'll be able to put down a lot of. You should be able to get away with your colors, but you will not get away with the whites. So if you're printing something that's white, you're going to be able to see right through that white print, because these things don't take a lot of ink. Now, is this thing gorgeous? Yes. When you print your print on here and you hold it up, I really should have printed something, but I'm not doing all that. When you print on here and you flip it over to look at the side that's not printed on, it looks exactly the way you're gonna press it on a shirt. Beautiful. When you print something, you know exactly what it's gonna look like. You don't have to guess, spell, think, or wonder about it, because you know what you're gonna get when you use these things, all right? Any one of these glossy ones. That's why people love them, because you print on them and you see exactly what you're getting out. You don't have to guess, think, or spell about which your colors, your image quality, none of that. It's just plain as day. You can't even miss it. It's like you're putting it on a shirt. That's why people really, really like these. But it makes your print extremely thin. I'm gonna have to redo that video again to talk about that even in more in depth about the thinness, because I need to add more information in that. Okay, so these things print thin. They will not hold up well to wash. Watch my wash test videos and you'll see any one of them that's breaking up within like 10 washes are usually printed on one of these. Guarantee it. because it's just not strong enough. These don't make durable prints, okay? Just an FYI. Now, let's move along, shall we? I don't want to bore y'all to death because I can keep going. There's way more information about these things I should talk about, but I don't want to drown people out because people tend to lose interest into stuff that should help them rather than hurt them. People love to be entertained than learn the stuff they need to learn. So they'll entertain themselves out of a job. They'll entertain themselves into bankruptcy. They'll entertain themselves into an early grave instead of actually learning the thing you need to do in the first place. Little tangent there. All right. So, and another thing. I'm going to put them all up here, and I'm going to talk to you about that part at the very, very, very end. Okay? So I'm going to put this over here a little bit because I want to bring that one back. All right. Here's my second one. This one is also from Yamation. Whatever the fuck do I call them? Okay, right there. See, it's from Yamation too, okay? This is a mat. These mat sheets are the best ones. Absolute best ones. And that's with all the sheets. If you watch my, if you've been watching my channel or keeping up with the channel, you see I've tested a lot of these sheets. A lot of different brands, a lot of different companies, glossy ones, and as you can see, that paper one that I just showed you a while ago. And there's more. I want to keep testing them out. So if a company watch this and you think, hey, look, let me send this dude some things. You don't have to worry about the money. You don't have to just send me the product. I don't need your money. I don't want your nothing. There's nothing involved. Just send me the product and I'll test it for you and give you my honest opinion. All right? Just so you know. Now, this thing, when I bought this thing, it was almost $100. This is one of the worst things I've ever bought. Out of all the DTF sheets I've ever bought, this one's the worst. It's from Yamation. Okay? Worst one I've ever bought to date. And yet it's the most expensive one I've actually bought to date. I don't know what they did with this thing. I don't know who approved this, but it looks nice. But let me tell you something. This thing is laden with defects. When I said laden with defects, and I told you, it was like $100 for this thing. Okay, I paid $100 for this thing, and it's atrocious, absolutely horrible. Worst $100 I've ever spent on DTF material. Worst. Okay, to date. I don't know about the future, but I know right now this is the worst one I ever bought. Now, what I use this for? Look at this. Look at that defect right there. And it's right through the entire sheet. You think I'm playing? Look, watch. Let me try to get this in focus. There it is again. So there's another one. There it is again. See? So, I'm not trying to make this stuff up. This thing cost me $100, and yet it was the worst thing I've ever bought. Period. So no, not all DTF sheets are even made equal. Not even if they're the same type. Okay. Now, if this company, Yamation, ever want to send me another one to test, I'll be more than happy to test it. But me spending my money buying your stuff, not gonna happen. That's 2 sheets already I bought from you that they were garbage. As you can see, I can't use them. I use one to, I use it to print out miscolorations in my inks. If I have, like I said, after 2 or 3 days I don't print, I will actually use a block of white, block of yellow, block of red, block of whatever color I'm printing, and I see this discoloration in those prints, I'll print that specific color on that in like a big old block, and then it will just print out the discoloration, and then I can start printing like normally. So that's literally what I use that for. And I'm probably going to use the other one too, that paper thing. When that one runs out, I'm probably going to use that to do the same exact thing. Hopefully it don't cause problems. If it does, then it's going to probably end up in the trash can because I can't use it. I'm not going to fight to use it. All right. Now, anybody been watching this channel? Keeping up with this channel. Y'all can swear by this, and I'll own this. This is the best brand DTF sheet I have ever purchased. Period. To date, of course. Just, everything is to date. Best DTF sheets I've ever bought. Period. I don't care what your headache is. I have never been let down by this sheet ever. And believe me, I bought a few of them. I've been buying this brand since I was printing on DTF sheets, the 8x11s. And even then, I got one pack that was bad. And I've used a few of them too. I got one pack where like about 10 of them was bad and the rest of them were perfectly fine. Okay? Printer, never had a problem reading these sheets. Like I said, best DTF sheets I've ever bought, period. This specific box, right? Just this box right here. It went on sale and I bought it for $41. You hear me? I hope you're listening. $41 on sale I bought this thing for. Man, I was so praising Welsher. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. These people went ahead and changed something. I don't know if they changed something in manufacturing. I don't know what happened. But the sheets are no good anymore. I gotta find something else. I am not happy. So, let me show you what's going on. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. That's literally coating coming off the sheet. See, it's all over. Can't miss it. All right. So what's going on is the sheet, the coating on the sheet is literally coming off as it's going through the printer. Yeah, you heard me right. The coating is literally coming off as it was going through the printer. So they changed something in the manufacturing, and whatever the hell they changed, now the coating is not staying on the sheet anymore. So I don't know. Hold on, here's another. Look at how much prints I've got up here. Okay. This is from that right there. This is how they used to come in a box like this. This is the box. This is the sheet I used to see. Welsher right there. All right. This is the box that used to come in a box like that. Now it's coming in a box like this. So I think they changed something. I don't know what the hell they changed, but they changed something. Okay. Now that's the roll. I gotta send it back because they changed the sheet thing. This is what it's doing. So if you look right here. See that right there? It's all over the print. This one's not as bad as this one up here. Let me find it. See right there? See that? I'll show you some of them. That one. See them? I'll show you another one. And look at that one. Look at that one. Look all up in there. So I don't know what Welsher changed, but they changed something, and now yeah, not happy. But now I gotta find a different brand of sheet to use, and that is such a pain. Boy, that's a pain. This thing normally is $67. I'm gonna run it up to about $70 with taxes and stuff. $70 for this box right here. It's 340 something feet. 380 something? Where's the number? 328, my bad. They're all 328 by 13 inches, okay? This is a standard. All right, and this sheet has never let me down, not one time. Now, if you don't print on a roll, it's probably because the printer can't handle the rolls, or you just don't know. But when you start printing, when you decide to convert your printer properly, so you can actually print on rolls like this box, as you know, $60-something, and you get, I think the last time I looked, because I haven't looked in a very long time, the last time I looked, a box of 100 13 by 19 sheets was over $70. The last time I looked. I don't know if it went down or went up, okay? Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm never going to use them anyways. Only thing I use. All right. You go, oh no. My 100 sheets work. No, let me explain something to you. This $60 here, this specific box, 40 something, like $43 or whatever the hell it is, can give me well over 200 prints. I hope you're listening. Over 200 prints out of this one box. All right, $40 to your $80 if you keep using sheets. Who you think have more brain cells running around here? You might want to start doing the right thing. Now, let me put them back up because I got to put my boy here. Welsher, tell you. Not an affiliate. These people don't even know I exist. Okay? They have no clue I exist. Welsher, if you ever watch this video, please give me a call, shoot me an email. I don't care what you got to do because I would be happy to promote your brand. This shit is amazing. Okay? Period. Welsher, please, if you're watching this, hook me up. Anybody know people who own Welsher? Get into contact with Welsher. Tell them to hit me up because I love this shit and I will keep promoting this shit forever. As long as they keep their quality. As long as they keep the quality up like the quality they have now. As long as they keep that quality, I will keep promoting it. Okay? Let's get that part straight. Okay, now, let's get the things in order here. I won't get the paper one because I don't use it. But, between these two things, the matte and the glossy, proof she is glossy because, people might not believe me. See? Nice and shiny, glossy. Now, between these two things, the true testament of which one you're going to buy totally depends on your oven. You heard me right. Your DTF oven, the way you're going to cure these things, how you're going to cure these things, truly determines which one you buy. Truly. You can print on either one of them. You just know, well, this one you can't print a stick on it. As long as you don't care, who cares? You can print whatever the hell you want, however you want. Again, this industry is using this thing left and right. You see them everywhere. I went to the trade shows, and they had these there. People printed on these. Customers buy them just fine. Again, not my thing. I like to sell quality. I buy quality products. All right, you do you. And here's the sad part. This is more expensive than this. Think about that for a minute. Okay, the matte ones are cheaper by about $10 or $12 in some cases than the glossy ones. So I'm both saving money and buying a more quality product. This at this point is a no-brainer. I mean, unless you don't want to think about it, then you can just keep doing you. But this matte sheets are better. Period. That paper one, let's not even add that to the list. Now, why I say with your oven? Well, the reason why I'm saying is your oven is the reason why you buy one of these things. Okay. if you don't mind, again, because this is a choice, if you do not mind printing thinner documents, thinner things, then this will be perfectly fine. 100% fine. You will be perfectly happy using this thing. All right. But if you want to make good, thick quality stuff, you might want to think about this one. All right. But and that literally is a choice. That's 100% choice. I really hope I'm explaining this right. These are choices. But when it comes to your oven, it's not a choice. Okay. I can't use these in my oven. Oh, you heard me right. My oven, if you watch my channel, you will see I don't have an oven that I can use this on. You see, when you watch my channel, you see the oven that I use. Okay? And in that oven, these glossy films, a big no-go. No, hell no. Can't even. One, if I try to turn it, here's the first thing it does. If I leave it at the heat or temperature that are required to actually cure my prints, this thing melts. Yes, it literally will melt and start crinkle up in the oven. Okay? I have what I'm calling a top-down oven. So the heating elements is in the top, so it sends the heat down into the drying area and then cure, melt, and dry out my prints. So when I pick them out, they're ready to go. All right. I have a top-down. If you have a bottom-up, this will work perfectly fine, because then you're just heating the plate and then the heat goes into this and then into your thing, do whatever the hell it does. So because of how my oven works, this thing is totally a no-go in my printer. I tried to put this in here and I was literally cleaning my oven for about 2 days, trying to get this plastic off the heating tubes. Oh, you heard me right. It literally bonded itself to the heating tubes and I could not get it off. I literally had to scrape it. I had to get a razor blade and scrape the heating tubes. I'm very grateful I didn't. I kind of know what I'm doing, so I didn't damage the heating tubes. Eventually I know I'm gonna have to buy some because there's still stuff left on it. Okay, from this damn thing. So these don't see my oven, period. Not going in there. You cannot get me to put this in my oven anymore. What I kind of use them for now is test prints, kind of the same thing I do with the other one that I say full with nothing but defects. I use them for test prints. If there's something I need to test out, test the colors or something like that, then I'll use these sheets. And when I'm done, they go straight into the trash. They don't go anywhere else. They don't go nowhere near my printer. My oven. I don't put it in. I don't do that. Just to make sure, I don't do that silly, use my heat press to dry my stuff. Not gonna happen. You can take that stuff and bury it. Do not ask me to do that. Don't tell me to do it, because I'm not gonna do it. All right? Just a waste of time. And it's not safe or healthy. Let me throw that out there. You do what you want with the information. All right? So these are just gonna be tests. And I really have a lot of them. I really want to get rid of them, to be honest with you, than keep these stupid things in my house. Now, I'll put it back in the box. Now, this thing, okay, whether you have a top-down or bottom-up oven, this thing will kick buns and take no prisoners. You heard me right. This thing is a beast. I've used it in my oven. Zero issues. Had the heat crank way up there. This thing came out like a champ. Didn't even flinch. I know someone right now, at least 2 people right now, that have bottom-up ovens, and they absolutely love these sheets. Okay, if you watch that video, the comparison video with the Mamaki, the Epson, the Mamaki, the brother, and my Epson 8550, that press challenge, the very first video, when you saw me peel my stuff off, this sheet right here, Welsher, see how that thing came off like butter? Beautiful. It's like magic in a box. Put it in a group. I guarantee you're gonna have 2 people I know for sure that use these sheets, 2 people gonna come out and say exactly what I'm telling you now. Magic in a box. Welsher, please, if you know Welsher, if you know anybody who own, operate, or work for this company, please let them know. I want to be a spokesperson for this thing because this thing is magic in a box. All right. Hopefully, I didn't bore you. And if you haven't subscribed, please, begging you, help me out. All right. Hope that's enough information for right now. Peace. Oh, there is more information, but I'm not going to go over that right now. So, peace.
Step up your A game, or you'll be ashamed.